Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our review series of the architectural student design. Sorry.
Video.
behind the scenes. Sorry guys. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just way too excited. Hey, just a second. Okay. Let's be serious. As the last video. Okay. Start.
Yeah.
Yes, fix your hair.
Please.
Yes, don't start flexing your hairs now, boys. Chill. Just kidding. Start.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. Not yet. Start now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to our review series of the architectural design studio pod. And this is going to be our last video. And yes, let's start with the review. Our friend Adibah. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adibah binti Muhammad Uman, metric number 1201071.
The quality a bit poor. Okay.
I am a first year architecture student in University Science Islam Malaysia. So, from the project brief, we know that the aim of this project is to let students learn about the anthropometry, human body, the relationship of the space and human body, and also the roles of the sheet and form. So, how about the objective of this project? The first objective of this project is to let students learn about the elementary user needs. The second one is to let students to introduce to the students about the proportion of human body and also the scale. The third one is to let students know about the human's role in shaping the shape. And the fourth one is to let students learn about the anthropometry and ergonomic of the human body.
Oh, that was a true brief. Like,
Yes.
it is short. Thank you, Adibah, so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's issues.
Now, we
Wow,
are given to
catchy.
create our own studio pods for us to do our work in those spots by using our own issues in the studio. So, what is my issue says? My first issue is I need to stay focused while doing my work. With my friends around me, I can't be focused. Why? Because I tend talking to them instead of doing my work. So I need a place that I can be alone and focus on my work. My second issue is I need to stay calm. Being in the biggest area, in the big area like studio, make me some kinds of uncalm. So I think making my studio parts a little bit smaller, area may help me being calm while doing my work. My third issue says I need to be comfortable. As you can see, the essentials in the studio are given by the university, which means that there are some essentials that they are comfort limits. So I need to do my own essentials that I can be comfort while using it. My fourth issue says I need to be safe. So as you know that nowadays there is COVID-19 that we have to distance ourselves from each other. So being alone in this one room may help me avoid this kind of situations. And also I can keep my belongings in the studio part where everyone can pull it or destroy it.
I believe no one can steal anything in the studio.
Now let's focus on the
But
concept.
yeah.
What I choose as my concept is nature. The reason why I choose nature is because nature has its own point that's related to my issues. Some of my issues can be can be solved by using nature, such as being focused and calm. As you know, green, the color of nature, is the calmest color in the whole world. So I like to use the color of green and the color of the flowers, such as soft pink, soft yellow, and soft blue, are also calm me down. So by using this color, I can be calm in my studio pot. Other issues is such as focus. As you know, the sound of the nature and the balance of the nature help people being focused. People are talking about how nature help them focus doing their work instead of listening to how the sound of the nature help them doing their work instead of listening to any kind of music. Next, as I told you about my concept, how about we go to the ideation? What did I choose as my ideations? Of course, it is related to nature. I choose water lily. What is water lily? Water lily is an aquatic plant with a very large floating leaves and also a cup-shaped flowers. It comes with many variations of colors such as soft pink, soft yellow, soft orange, and soft blue. The reason why I choose water lily because of the shapes. It has the cup shapes of flowers. The cup shape is very unique shapes and it looks really amazing and aesthetic. I also choose the water lily because of the layering of the petals. The other reason I choose water lily is because of the color, soft pink. I choose soft pink because the color of the soft pink is some kind of calm and comfortable. Now let's go to Naqli Studies. For Naqli, I've chosen Surah Al-Ghafir ayat 64, which means it is Allah who has made you the earth as the resting place and the sky as the canopy, and has given you the shapes and made your shapes beautiful. And He also provide for you sustenance. So, indeed from this ayat, we can take that every human need a shelter, need a place for rest and to do their own work or their own business. So, because of that, I think that this ayat was really really good, suitable for this project. Second one is that in this ayah, it include that every shape is beautiful. Either it's a hexagon, or other shapes that have their own unique and aesthetic. The third one is that the humans are limited with sustenance. So making a place that have their own sustenance will be more comfortable than having the place that will not sustenance. So I was thinking of making this studio part that include my own sustenance that I need in my daily life. So let's move on to the design process. This design process, I take it from some shape to another shape and to another shape. The first shape that I choose is a cube kind of shape. I was thinking of using the whole kind of space that was required for me to use and use it as the space that I need to do it as my studio pot. And then I change it to a hexagon, which is kind of geometrical shape, but to show that the cup shape of the water lily. But then I choose a cylinder. Why? Because I want to show the cup shape, the water lily, and also the layering of the petal of the water lily that I want to put around my studio pot.
I think it's a massing model.
So let's move on to the drawing. As you can see on my board, there is isonometry kind of drawing. Isonometry kind of drawing shows every side of my studio pot. As you can see, how my studio pot interpret the concept of water lily. The shape of my studio pot was like double water lily being upside down, and the petals outside showing how the petals of water lily being layered and layered. And the color of the studio pot is also like soft pink color of water lily. The reason why I choose soft pink because of the color of soft pink make me feel calm and comfort. So, as we talk about isonometry kind of drawing, let's move on. Now, we are going to talk about plan and section kind of drawing. From this drawing, we know the dimensions of the things that was included in the drawing, such as door, opening, table, chair, and also the dimension of the studio part. Now, what is the dimension of the studio part is? For studio parts, the dimension is 1.8 meter times 2.1 meter times 1.5 meter. The base is 1.5 meter times 2.1 meter. While the door that I choose is 0.6 meter times 1.6 meter. While the opening, there are two kinds of opening. The opening, which is the smaller one and the biggest one. Smaller one is 0.5 times 0.6 meter, while the largest one is 0.6 times 1.1 meter. Next, the table. The table is the drafting table that was being asked for to us to include in the studio part, which is 1 meter times 1.8 meter. The chair that I custom is 0.4 times 0.5 meter. That's the dimensions. Now let's talk about the facade and the outer part of the studio part. As you can see, I've chosen the water lily as my ideation, which means I choose the layering parts of the petal, and as you can see from the drawing, there is some kind of pointy things which is resemble as the petal of the water lily, and it has a different size of the things of the petals, which is the biggest one and the largest one, to show the layering of the water lily, which is kind of aesthetic and cute. Now for the next drawing. Since we are talking about isonometry, which shows the outside of the studio pot, and the plan and section, which shows the inside and outside of the studio pot, let's go to the perspective kind of drawing, which shows the inside kind of spot, the inside of the studio pot. Perspective drawing is a drawing which we see the insides of the studio pot on our eye level. So as we can see, inside the studio pots there is a drafting tables, chairs, and also some kinds of essentials that I need to store my things and my belongings. So since like this pot was kind of small and narrow, we are given the task to make this kind of pot comfort to us. So when I was not working with my project, am I going to use it with comfort with a big drafting table in the chair? Of course not. So I was thinking of making it affordable, which I can keep it if I'm not using it. So this is the video of my foldable drafting table.
Interesting. That is so cool.
For chair, I also like to use foldable kind of chair so that I can store it when I'm not using it. For the rack, as you can see, it was a foldable rack where I can use it as a couch where I can sleep or reading books. The material that I've chosen for my studio pot is timber. As you know, timber was always the main materials that I've been using in the constructions. It was very popular among the constructions. The reason why I choose timber is because it is easy to use and easy to work with. It's also light and easy to cut. Besides of that, because of its price, it is affordable and easy to get. Of that, timber also safe. It can be reused and recycled for over and over again. Also, not forgot to mention, the timber also naturally anti-corrosive. It will not corrosive with salt water or any industrial materials. my
The
presentation for
outcome.
today. As you know, I already draw the perspective kind of drawing, which is one point kind of perspective, the isometric plan, section, and also elevation. And I also choose the concept picture, which shows how I solve my kind of issues with this concept. From the Naqli Studies, I got this concept, and then I use it to solve my problems. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adibah. Wow. Nice.
Who's going first?
Feel free to comment. So.
Okay, me first.
Okay.
Okay, first, I think she has a very good representation because the very able to choose the background,
Yes.
and the position of she doing the present and the size of the image that she took very good.
Right.
Voice is not very
But
good.
I like her posture, her formality, very well spoken, very well explained, short, and yeah, it was especially the brief and everything was very well organized and well explained. And I like her design, even her choice of colors, why she chose this, why that, how she explained the details without like, you know, going deep into details and making it boring. It was short and yeah, brief. Yeah, right.
For me, I think that she's arranged her points precisely, and then she's straight to the point. So I
Right.
can see the flow, the main things that need to be here.
Right.
And then her voice is clear. I did like to say about her English is
Yeah, it's
has
good.
accent, good accent, and
Yeah,
good.
like fluent. She's
Good,
speaking
yeah.
fluently. Yeah.
So I heard like she's a talking teacher.
Yeah. I even like her how she divided the parts. She added some graphics like ideation. When it comes to ideation, she added that background for ideation for Naqli Studies so that it keeps us alert that okay, now you're going to be given some info about this and that, which is yeah really good.
Yes.
Yeah. So I also like her form. It's really interesting. It's simple, also aesthetic, and yeah, just like the drawing, just like how she imagined it, she implemented that, which is awesome. Yep. Any further comments?
Lukman?
No, I don't have any comments.
I think we all agree that she did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
And I think we can end our video here. And this is the end, the fifth video of this series. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks for each one of you guys. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bye.
Yes. Save the recording.
Thanks, Iba.
Thank you.